Hi, welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophie, your pilot into the universe of Chinese. We're going to continue our journey into discovering just a little bit more about this amazing language every day. The day before yesterday, we talked about 草菅人命, which is basically regarding the value, the worth, the script, or the mission of human life. So there in Chinese concepts, as cheap, as easy care, as renewable as grass. I mean, in a sense, probably it's good because they really have a strong survival instinct. They're easy to grow in multitudes. But as a result of, multiplication so easily, the worth of human lives over there individually is deprecated. So this is also, yesterday we talked about 3 ways of self-defacing. Is it called defacing or deprecating way of Chinese people created in the recent 20 years about self-referral, how to call themselves as a plant, as a grass, chive, or as pubic hair. The spectators, they're really nobody insignificant, not major force in history, or as pi mean, like they're as light as fart, like nobody gave a fart about them. Okay, today we come back to our chain of expressions. 草菅人命的命 命中率 in today's expression, instead of using 命 as a noun, here I change it to the verb. Not exactly I change it, but okay. I guess this phenomenon happens in English as well. Some nouns sometimes will flip over, become a verb. So if we change the concept of life, okay, let's review what this life means. This almost triangle, linking structure over there means kind of authority, some governing, some lawmaking, or life deciding factors of the local people over there. And this is side view of a human hunched body who is not standing tall, who is in submission, taking the orders from the authority. So that portion in Chinese means 令, means the order, like you have to follow, that's the rule. And then the mouse symbol can mean either speaking, because the order mostly comes down in speaking, written, or Chinese way of communication before the mass communication. The government, if they want to issue something to let the local people know, whoever are literate enough, they are going to stand beside the wall and have this big piece of written down orders over there. Whoever knows, they will read it out to the gatherings around to hear what the government has to say. So that's the kind of mean. So coming down from authorities, ruling over the people who are in submission, who are ruled by this governing authority. And then, so that mouse symbol can either mean such verbally passed down message, or this could mean a human, a head count. So yesterday we talked about, before yesterday, we talked about humans, we would regard head count as mouse count, because there's one major distinction between how to count humans. What's the measurement of unit for human beings? In the West, we will do the head count, right? So a head of a person, because head is the main, human identity or intellectual power. That's a representing organ, like the whole head, as representing a human, right? That's kind of a respect of their, the inner value, the inner awareness, or intellectual power, versus Chinese, where we use mouse as a measurement of unit for lives, for human lives, because mouse is somebody who you need to feed. So eating is a bigger deal. Survival is a bigger deal over there. So we use mouse count as the corresponding head count concept in Chinese. So that could be, a mouse count of somebody. So this is order coming to this mouse count of a person. So that's a person's script of life, mission of life, so to speak, which is to fulfill, to follow the order from above. And here, the above not necessarily means the local government following their order, which you are supposed to do as well. But that order came from heaven, like the unknown factor, the divine, that you're supposed to follow whatever life's mission you have. And so that's the concept of Ming. So it can be your physical living, one lifespan, the whole life concept, or it could be your destiny, like your script of life. Or here, a transit from the noun, either the count of the mouse, a human life, or here means ending of the life. So in Chinese, we will say 要 somebody's 命. It means I want your life, means I want to end your life. So that's the kind of 命 here, because it means kill. It means exactly going to the direct of, yes, basically to end the life, so to kill. Okay, 中, we have this, again, the mouse symbol, which is a box, and we have some vertical line running straight down the middle lane of this space. So that means the middle, exact middle of a physical. So I guess the mouse here doesn't really mean something related to human mouse, either speaking or head count. It could mean just a space and running down the middle. That means, okay, this is the signifier of the main message there. That means the middle to equal distance of two edges. So that's our middle, because China as a country will self-refer themselves as the middle country, like they are the center of the world. They are right in the middle, which is not exactly true anymore, right? But that's 中国 is middle country or middle nation. So that's the concept of middle. So 命中 means kill, right in the middle. Okay, we'll see what that is. 绿 came from this symbol, which, according to some scholars, about capturing of birds. So these are probably the bird's eye view, ironically, looking down at the birds capped. So these are the wings, and these are the main body of the birds, and they are strained on this stick and with two ends to squish them in so that there's no way for them to escape, right? So this is as the early language creation stage as capturing of birds. So I guess birds capturing was an ancient practice. And eventually this becomes, extended meaning, because, hey, it's a nice character, right? So this character then was borrowed to mean either it's a leadership, pronounced as 帅, or it becomes a ratio or calculation, a normalization of things, which is here, it pronounced as 绿. So by separating different pronunciations, but sharing the same character, still that's like one character, multiple roles, multiple sounds, and mean multiple meanings. A lot of times Chinese will sound the same, but have totally disconnected meaning. A lot of them are kind of sort of connected. You can explain it away. This, derive that. You can explain it. Sometimes it's like total non-related meaning. So this leadership versus this mathematical calculation of ratio of one over another one, that concept becomes like a total separate meaning of this bird catching activity. So this becomes ratio. So we have kill right in the middle. There's a ratio of that. That means on target rate. Okay, so 命中率 is how Chinese way to say you kill it, you succeeded. So basically this is like your success rate. And on target, I would just use that to mean like you're spot on. And 命中 中 means like you're spot on in the bull's eye, basically. And on target, because there's a ratio, means there are many failures besides this, but these are the ones that hit spot on. That's how Chinese say your on target rate, 命中率. Cash into the currency of thinking by one word a day with Sophie. See you another day.